Is this a ShamWow?
It's a Walmart ShamWow, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's good.
This thing
It
shams.
sticks.
This thing, I'm like, wow.
We got the wing painted up, we got the front lit, both side skirts, and then we just have a little fan blowing in the corner just to kind of keep air circulating. So all that stuff is in here drying. Yo, that is so bright. At this point, we're gonna be like on 10 coats. So this should come off minty whenever we decide to take it off. And we're gonna go around now, we're gonna cut everything, and unfortunately for you guys, that means you guys are gonna have to wait to get a full reveal in another video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are stoked. I hope you guys don't hate me for this, but I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, and stay committed. Welcome back to the video. I hope you guys are having a great day. This is literally right where we left off last video, but right now, right at this exact second, the merch drop just went live. So the drop just went live. We have the brand new Committee Crew embroidered hoodies. We have the snapbacks for you guys, and also, oh, we got the Jasmine Color Reveal limited edition stickers. So we got 100 of these Committee Crew stickers. There's 100. I'm never gonna make these again. These are to celebrate Jasmine's new color and hopefully final phase for a little while, being stuck in phase 2. We're gonna call this phase 2.
Phase 2?
Because there's probably gonna be more, but this is 2.
There's definitely gonna be more.
Anyways, right now, as this video went live, you guys are right here, right now. You got hats in maroon, black, snapbacks. Dude, the dip, man, it's really getting me going. It's hard to beat. You guys know, the merch drops live, grab your stuff. These, they're gonna go fast, get them. When you're dipping a car all day, it really does get to you. Like, it really gets to your brain. You grab this, we're just gonna go around right now. So what I wanna do, pretty much, is like, right around here, if you look, so like in here there's a gap, but right here, see how it's kind of like bridged to the, see how the paint on there, bridged there? So I'm just gonna run the knife across and pull this off while it's fresh. I know it's like, it doesn't really matter if it's fresh or if it's not, but like if it dries till tomorrow, it'll be even worse. This shouldn't be as bad. When I did the Civic last time, man, I had to do the entire car was like this. At least this time there's like a lot less.
Well, we figured out a good technique for the door jams. Or the door.
Yeah, we really did. This is mainly just to make sure that when you peel the tape up, you don't peel up the dip. Oh, baby, that's hot.
Get a banner on the side that says fake taxi.
I should. Dude, look how good it looks against the black. Yo, this is good.
A little bit of jazz right
Yeah,
there,
we might have jazzed that spot, but you know what they say about jazz.
Yep.
Like, look how good the black looks against it, though. Like, I'm actually hyped on how good the black and yellow combo is. Okay, after we went around and English today, it's gonna be one of those days. After we went around yesterday and we completely cut everything on all the trimming of the Civic, we left it here for like 24 hours. So this should be completely dry, everything should be good to go. Brad actually had some of this post dip, what is it called? After dip. So when we dipped it last time, we never actually put any of this stuff on there because we didn't have any, but Brad bought some with his, and this stuff is supposed to like protect it from the sun, and it's supposed to enhance the shine. Like that little car right there, it's supposed to take the kind of flatter look that dip comes with and make it not glossy, but like make it look better. It'll make it shine, right? Like it'll just be nice. It'll be like slicker to touch. It should be like smoother feeling, not so like
texture.
Yeah.
If you drag your handle on it, it's kind of sticky right now.
Yeah.
And then you just use microfiber.
It did dry really nice though. The way this dip dried is actually unreal. Like this is exactly what you're going for. I'm super happy with how this all turned out. I think this looks good. Let's get these bags and everything off. I'm actually really excited we tinted the windows because I'm like, I think it's gonna make it look so good. Also, just pro tip, this is what we did on the doors. Last time when we did it, this little piece kind of like stuck up and I had to cut it completely off, like the trim of the door, but this time we like taped it down so that it kind of rounded and it made it way better. Like the dip sunk in a lot farther here. I know a lot of you guys are still gonna be mad about the red, but that's kind of what you get. But I thought this was a smart idea, so I showed you guys. Dude, just having things showing makes this look so much better already. The wheels, the wheels look terrible. I need my new wheels to show up so bad. Like this just doesn't go with the yellow at all. Okay, so what do we want to do now? Can we like do it so they can see the difference?
So I was taught this. It's on an angle and it's not moving. Now, we'll go like this.
Whoa, I thought this felt good. Because like it does compared to some dip jobs you feel like people like rush it. Like this feels really smooth, but this feels like almost like paint. So now before we put any more lights in, before we put anything else in, because we want to try and cover obviously as much area as possible with that, right? So we're just gonna do the whole car in this?
Like that's not right. Look how sticky that is.
Yeah. It is weird though, eh? How it
Yeah.
doesn't feel that sticky, but like that's on a pretty hefty angle. It's not falling. That's kind of cool. Whoa,
Not even close. Like it just feels way smoother.
that's dope. Oh, actually, if I put the white balance here, it looks way more noticeable. That's kind of sick. I didn't use that last time, but it does make it look like nicer, shinier.
I feel like especially
It's good. Okay, well, Brad goes around and finishes all this up. I actually bought some washers. They're not like fancy hardware like a lot of people have where they're like the metal ones. These are actual little rubber washers, which are good because this fiberglass has been proven to be kind of not the best. Rubber guy right up to the fiberglass, it'll reduce like the vibrations right on that spot and like the stress and stuff a little bit. So it should actually, hopefully, maybe potentially save the kit a little bit. So when it's on there, it'll push out by the sides, but for the most part, you don't even really see it. Dude, this looks so good. Just putting the hardware in there literally brings this kit to life so much better. We got both the headlights in, bumpers, everything's mounted back up. It's weird to see it in the garage, but it's looking really good. I honestly, like when I told you guys I knew that these would look good, it's because I thought maybe the yellow ones like might clash a little bit. It looks good. Do you think it'll look better when we air it out?
I definitely think it will.
Looks like you have underglow.
Definitely. It is a lot better, dude.
It is.
Yo. Okay, we got the wing bolted up. It looks so good. Like every little black thing we add just adds to the pop of the yellow. Before we did this, it was kind of scratching the paint right here, so we actually took this tiny little foam. I don't even know if you guys can see it. We got like a little foam strip. I don't know if you guys are able to see that. It's kind of not really focusing. And we took this little foam strip and we just put it underneath there. That way it doesn't rub into the dip and kind of cut it open. It'll just rub on the foam. Other than that, everything's bolted up. Everything should be good. I also painted these little hardwares just at my house. So all the hardware that's mounting the wing is like super shiny and black and nice. Now what we have to do is we have to do those cross beams. So this thing has the holes for the cross beam to go like just side to side. But everybody knows that when you're doing like a big wing like this, it's always like an X is always the stronger shape. So what we were thinking of trying to do is put one across just to keep it from like, you know, trying to go in or out. So it holds the exact width we want. But then we picked up a cable, a bunch of cable things, accessories. I don't really know what we're doing with, but we're gonna try and make it work. So like we picked up, this one has 2 hooks and this one has 2 loops, eyelets, whatever you wanna call them. So we're gonna just put one here and one there so that they both have an eyelet and a loop. And then essentially if you, oh, there goes that. If you put like this here, threaded through, then the cable can go from here down to there. We'll have to drill a hole down there with another one, and then we'll make the cables work. And then we just bought, I know Ready Rod isn't like the most ideal thing to use for this. Maybe I can buy something that's a little bit better, but just for the sake of like making it work and making sure that this is what we wanna do, I think Ready Rod's like the easiest way to go about this. Here, you wanna just guide that through on your side? So then we bought hardware so we can do a nut and a washer on both sides. Just kind of keep it like exactly where it should be. This is good to keep it from trying to come in and out together, but it's not gonna keep the whole thing as sturdy as like a huge X will. I'll probably paint this black. I don't know if I'll do that today, but I will paint this black. I just wanna make sure it works first. You want me to cut it right on the black?
Yep.
Or right on the bolt?
Black.
Nut, washer. And then we're gonna do a little nut and then a washer.
How we like the size?
I think that size is actually perfect. It sticks out just a little bit, not too much, and we could trim it down if we want. And then this is what we'll use to get our final size. You know, like whatever we set this to is basically like where it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
because we're gonna be able to split it, yeah.
That already made it way better.
Yeah, because now it all moves in one.
But now we just have to crank it down so that there's absolutely no movement on it. Do you want to cut these guys before we even try and put them in?
Let's just see what size.
See what size we're doing? That's like roughly tight.
Yeah.
So we'll cut it like right about There. The real thing that my YouTube channel is really about is just having dumb parts that like aren't worth thousands of dollars, that don't come with all the right things, and we have to make half of it. Like that's literally all my channel's about. Like, hey, you got this really cool wing, didn't come with any support rods.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Here we are, cutting shit up.
What's the fun in spending money on the correct things and then everything fits?
Exactly, it's too easy. You know, like what is an install without a trip to Lordco? And I like, hey, what should I do to... And now, what we have to do is we gotta drill holes here. Crimp this here, and then we'll have an X that goes whoop, down to there.
Yep.
And then we put it on that little doohickey tightener, tensioner thing.
Yep.
We chose to go in a little bit farther just because like the strongest point is obviously right beside where it's bolted to the car. So in here is a lot less, it's a lot more rigid right here than it would be if we put it like out here. This wiggles a little bit more, so it seems to be the strongest point. This seems to be the highest point. So if we connect the two, we're good. Cool, so then we made these. So now this essentially will hook down here, and then you will put the cable from this all the way up and then hook through this, and then you can use this guy here to like adjust the tension to make sure it's super, super tight. I think that's the best way to go about it. Like I'm sure you could just put cable from here to there, but there's no way to adjust the tension. So at least with this guy, hook them in and just give it a little bit of a spin, make it nice and tight, you're good to go. I've never worked with cables before. I literally have absolutely no idea if this is gonna work. Like we just made this up when we were at Lordco like an hour ago. We're just gonna hope it works, you know? Okay, so this one's already nice and tight, and then this one, we crimped both ends, put it in, and that's just kind of what it looks like. And now you can come down here, you can take this thing and just spin it, and it just pulls both ends, and this whole thing gets super tight. Now just give that a quick hard nudge for me. The car is moving, dude. I didn't think we could do that. I didn't think we could get it that tight. And it actually looks pretty good. It's kind of hard to grasp from in the garage. I want to paint this black or something just to make it not so shiny. Leave these because I think they're kind of cool. But like that little X pattern, and then obviously with the black bar, not today, but that will look sick. I'm gonna fire up the little Jasmine Rice Bowl sticker when you guys sent me because I absolutely love this thing. I think that we can officially call this Jasmine Rice. Like we made it, a Jasmine.
You called it Jasmine?
Yeah, Jasmine Rice, dog. We used to be Minute Rice.
Oh. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, well the car, it used to be, I used to call it like a ricer, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, we're gonna make it super nice this time.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Jasmine Rice, because this is still rice to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So you just embrace it.
Okay.
Jasmine Rice. Okay, we got the Jasmine sticker on. One more time to whoever sent this, dude. Thank you. This is like this sticker literally makes everything we just did to the car. So we got the wing on, got a banner on it finally, splitters on. I painted this thing black and put this thing on too, like just a little cage to protect the intercooler. And I found a little red Honda emblem that we threw on. So this guy looks good. So technically now this thing's done. All we gotta do is get it somewhere we can get a decent distance at it so you can take it all in at once. Dude, this looks so good. I literally could not be happier with how this thing turned out. I think this turned out so good. But thinking this front splitter is on like a big upward angle because we need to get splitter rods, which we don't have yet. Red emblem looks super cool. I think against the yellow, it like really pops. A lot of you guys said you didn't like how I painted these black, but I think I'm a huge fan of that. I think it makes it look really, really good. It's super cleaned up. The wing from the back still has that issue where it looks like something's missing. The wing obviously is a necessity, but there's something missing. So we got to figure out like maybe a little diffuser or something for the back, but this worked perfectly on our drive over here. The wing didn't budge like at all. So this little support brace system that we made, unreal. The yellow looks so good. Like the gray when we dipped it, it was iffy. It was kind of unfinished, but the car right now just looks like it's straight out of Need for Speed. Like straight up came right out of the video game. So the little intercooler like screen thing in the front, I painted it black, but you don't even really see it. You kind of just like see the intercooler directly, but it's good to know it's there, and I think you'd notice it more if it was silver, so I'm glad we painted that black too. Dude, how can you not just absolutely love this? The 15s don't fill out the wheel space enough, and you can see some of the overspray from the dip and such with these little 15s. So we have 16s on the way that'll be here hopefully pretty soon. It'll fill that out more, the stance will be a little bit better, and the color will be 10 times nicer with everything that's going on. But yeah, I think all that's really left to do right now for Bodykit stuff is just get that trim that goes around the outside. For some reason, I think that having that little black strip really, I think, accent it. It would give it just that one little extra piece of black that the car really needs. So there's a couple things to clean up, there's a couple things to do. We still gotta get the aero on, we still gotta get splitter rods, figure all that out. But like, as far as color, we nailed it. I think I'm gonna leave you guys right here. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys like the yellow. If you don't, I'm sorry, it's too late. Like, I don't know, I'm happy with it. I've had this car for so long, and it's been such a turd nugget the whole time. It's always had issues, it still has issues, but like, I've always just not really liked looking at it. It always had like something visibly wrong with it. This is the first time it has looked really aggressive and really clean and like super badass. Just like it came out of a video game. Like that's what the whole point of this car is. Every other car, I'm gonna make it clean, I'm gonna make it nice. This one looks like it's at a Need for Speed, and I love it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Peace out and stay committed. Dude, that is a bear. I don't know, the camera definitely won't see that.
No, you just see a big black
That's
thing.
sick, right? There, that's a bear. That big black thing moving around.
We've never seen a bear.
We can drive down there.
Okay, cool.
Do we want to run down there right now, or is that sketchy?
No, we don't leave the car
Let's
here.
finish filming. We'll finish filming, and then we'll go check out the bear. He could possibly, oh, he's up there, he's right there.
Oh my god, I see him.
My car's not really meant for this. We're gonna do it. He saw us. He was just looking at me, and then he walked away. He's walking up the thing right there. Sorry about that. You see him? He's in the trees?
Yeah.
He's looking back like, what the hell is that bright ass sunshine thing doing?
Just go a little bit more forward and you might be able to see him up there. Oh, I think
There he is. Dude, look at him. Well, the camera definitely won't get a good zoom on that because my lens is too wide angle. What's up, Mr. Bear? Mr. Bear! Yo, Mr. Bear! What up? It's so cool. Peace, Mr. Bear. I hope you like our video today.